Goldie, I said, God, take the wheel, man. I was on a cross trainer like this. I was trying to sleep and exercise.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Sir Ashley J podcast. Actor, writer, presenter, black, British, St. Lucian. This is real conversation, real opinions, and probably a few real things that we shouldn't say. Who let me be a podcaster? Wagwan Fi Dat! So after me, Wagwan Fi Dat! Wagwan Fi Dat! Wow. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sir Ashley J show. It's great to have you guys here with me. Well, quick top line this week for me. Two things that's been on my mind is one, it's my anniversary. So, you know, that's wedding anniversary, but also the anniversary of our first date. So, yeah, my wife and I got married on the anniversary of our first date. So we've been together for 12 years, married for 8 years. What I like about that is that usually there's a group of people that go, oh, that's so sweet and romantic. And then there's some people like me that go, hey, that's smart, cuz only one date to remember and celebrate. Trust me, man, is saving out here. Cost of living crisis, you must be mad. But it's beautiful to celebrate. We kind of had a low-key day, not gonna lie. We've made a commitment this year to doing one cinema date a month minimum, which is really good. But also it's because we get the Sky VIP passes, you get me? Those free tickets that you can get twice a month. Again, you gotta save money, people. The world is moving mad. So yeah, it was a chilled one. It was a nice one. We're celebrating properly soon, and I might talk about that next time and show a few clips and snippets of where we went. But right now I'm just keeping that under lock and key. Also, I've been thinking like this week I've been like tired, like not like you need to sleep, but you know your body, your mind is like drained. And I was like, how do you keep going when you're that tired? And I just mean in a day-to-day. I'm not even just talking about just work or being a creative. I just mean in general, how do you keep up with those things you want to do? Whether it is you've got commitments as a parent, or you've got the gym that you want to do. And me, I like to do my gym. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to lie. This morning, I go gym early. And when I say early, I mean early. Like I'm up at 4:30 at the gym at 5. That's early things. And this morning, I was like, brother, like, you know, when you're like, the body is not willing, but the mind, I had to go, I said, God, take the wheel, man. I was on a cross trainer like this. I was trying to sleep and exercise, right? You know it's peak when you're in the gym and the hood's up and you're just trying to sleep but exercise, man. That's how I was feeling. But I just want to say to anyone out there who is feeling tired this week, it's okay to pause. I think we live in a world where we feel like we have to keep going, and if I stop, someone else is going to overtake me, whether that's being the best worker or being the best creative or being the best podcaster or being the best parent or being the best bus driver. Whatever it is, you can take time and take stock, because they say if you don't take care of your health, your illness will make space for you. So that's my thing, and I'm trying to do it myself as well. Next week I'm actually going to be taking 7 days off to just kick back, rest, and take stock while still going to the gym.
What is your morning routine like? How do you actually like get up at these times and get out? Like, how do you do it actually on a day? Is it every day? Like,
no, I do 3 to 4 days a week. So I did 4 days this week. Yeah, I did 4.
I'm not a morning person.
Also, just a side note, 6 o'clock, if you're going to the gym early, 6 a.m. is actually late. By 6 a.m, there's bare people in there who think they're going early, but they're not. Yeah. So you're looking at that 4:30, 5 a.m. window. There's 2 reasons. One is I am a morning person, so I like getting up, getting things done. There's also a sense of achievement already. So by 6:30, I already feel that I've accomplished something in that day. And because of how driven I am and how much pressure I put on myself, that actually helps me relax. But also the other thing is that I've got 2 young children. I've got my wife. So I go when they're asleep, because as soon as they're awake, they're going to need stuff. And that's fine. Like, I'm here to support that and make space for that. But if not, then I just go, when am I going to fit the gym in? And I think it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was watching a documentary and Arnold Schwarzenegger said, just sleep faster. People don't need to sleep 8 hours, just sleep faster. So I sleep 6 hours. I do it 3 to 4 times a week. And it works for me. If I'm honest, it just works for me. I know some other man them that they will go 10 p.m. at night after finishing work. There ain't no way. Or I don't like the 6 p.m. thing. I don't want to be there with Carlos and Clarissa and whoever who do you know what I mean? Like, you've been at work all day. You're trying to ting now because you've been watching all them American programs and you want to be that person. I don't know why I'm doing this because I already told you I was on a cross trainer, so I don't know why I'm trying to cuss out the cross trainer because I was there. But I just don't want to be in that cohort. I like the cohort of people that are going in to get it done and get on with the day. I don't want to chat in the gym. Like, if I see you, I'm going to be like, you good? And crack on. I'm coming there for a purpose. So that's another thing. That helps me stay consistent. Get in, get it done, get out. Sometimes you have to rest, not just physically, but mentally as well. Sometimes your creative brain will go on overload. And I don't know if you're any creatives out there, but if you found moments where you're struggling to come up with an idea, whether that's music, choreography, writing, and it's just not working, it's just not flowing, it's because your brain, that muscle is fatigued. It's fatigued of how many ideas you've generated. So you have to sometimes step away, take a break, go and do something else. What I try and think about is the idea of work and what does work mean. And so sometimes people think I've always got to work on a project, but sometimes that project can be you, and you could be working on your rest, working on like having a different creative outlet that doesn't have to generate income. I think is good for creatives as well. So my thing is cooking. Like, I just love cooking. If you come to my house, I want to cook for you, and I love having that creative energy just to get it out. But yeah, you've got to just be disciplined with yourself and allow yourself to rest. And resting doesn't mean you are or not putting in the work at a certain time, like taking that break, doesn't mean you're worthless. Doesn't mean you're not doing what everyone else is doing. Everyone rests at some point. There are people that want to look like they're active all the time and making things happen, but it's not true. We all got to rest. So rest so you can be the best.
Period.
Wait, that sounded sick, bruv. Rest so you can be the best.
No, but in terms of like burnout though, do you feel like people are more burnt out in this generation than previous generation?
Yeah, 100%. And I think personally there's different reasons for that. I do think, I'm not going to go all into it, I do think COVID has played a part of that, in the sense of the world being wrapped more in a bit of cotton wool, and people not having the same level of resilience. If you look at, and I'm going to speak from my perspective, if you look at the Black British Caribbean experience, the resilience has become less and less. If you think about my grandparents' generation, that's the no blacks, we know the rest, right? There's that generation. Then there's our parents' generation who was growing up in a certain place and certain environment, and they had to be resilient. And now resilience is becoming the less and less thing you need. So if we're not as resilient, then how do we push sometimes in those places? Did I answer? With regards to the BAFTAs, what I think for me is the problem that I found with it is that there were other things that were edited out. So I don't understand why that was left in. And yeah, it's techie for me because obviously I've worked with BBC for many years, but the people that I've worked with at BBC, they have an acute attention to detail. And so I don't know how that was missed. That's my thing. That's the first thing. Secondly, I don't know, but I've not heard anything come out, or not seen anything come out, that no person presenting awards or doing any speeches was briefed that, I can't remember the man's name, but that he was going to be there, that there's someone who's suffering with Tourette's in the building. So in case anything happens, we will just pause and take stock and just check in with you. So for me, it's about something can happen and we can't control everything. So no one could control that happening. But the variables we could put in place is to pre-warn people, prepare them, and then also post that, have some care. And I think obviously when the host, his name's gone out of my head, I can see him, man, he played Nightcrawler. That is crazy, and I can't think of his name. But when the host addressed it and said, obviously about Tourette's, but didn't mention for anyone who may be offended or upset by the use of that term, that for me is like that's where it becomes, there's a disparity, and people have to see it as that if two people are disagreeing, even if you take that out of the sentence, out of the situation, two people are disagreeing, both people are going to be offended with different things. No one is less offended or more offended than that than each person, because everyone has their own experiences and are triggered by different things. And so yeah, when I saw everything pop off on socials, I was just like, guys, man, give it a rest. Like, seriously, give it a rest. People have different experiences, so people are going to be offended by different things. There are certain things that I may miss and not even see as anti-Semitic, for example. But someone who has a family who's been through that experience, they will definitely see that. So us as a black community are going to go, oh, what a ass. We're going to see that and go, oh my gosh, and feel that and go, here we go again. It's like when an artist dies, when a music artist dies, or any black artist dies, and somehow they put a different photo and a wrong name, or the right name and a different, but whatever way it is, it's like, how do you guys keep doing this? You man ain't confusing Kevin Costner and Bruce Willis. So it's not making sense to me. So you have to understand that through the experience, there will be offense on both sides. People will be offended, and we should apologize. And for people that may feel uncomfortable, feel upset by that we should do that as a nation. We should be understanding, especially in the UK. It's like one of the most multicultural places. But, but big up Dore Lindo. I met him a few weeks ago, and it was incredible. And he done an amazing talk. And Sinners should win all the Oscars. Every single one. Even the categories are not even in. Make them win Best Animation.
They brought it back to cinemas.
They have brought Sinners back to the cinema. And I will go and see it for the fourth time, or whatever time it was I saw it in the cinema. I love Sinners. It's incredible. It's going to be a classic. It's going to be a cult classic. It's going to go down in history as a cult classic.
It's like we can't be the best overall, like of everyone. It always has to be like the best black son, the best.
Or the first black person to win it.
Yeah.
Other than in the Olympics, innit? Like 100 meters, because let's be honest. Yeah, I hear that. And I agree. I've had experiences where I've written shows and we're at meetings with producers, and they go, so this is what we usually do for our black work, and big up the person I was working for at the time, Roger Griffiths, Uncle Rog, who said, no, it's a show. It's a story about a family. It's a comedy. 5 actors are playing all the parts. That's all we need to know. We don't need to market this as black work. It's just work. It's just theatre. It's just storytelling. Everyone knows about families. Everyone knows about problems and stuff. And I think, like, when you look at someone like Shonda Rhimes with Grey's Anatomy and her other shows, and obviously Bridgerton as well, and how they're doing this colourblind casting, I believe it's really important to do that, just to be able to tell stories. And it doesn't matter who's telling the story, what the people look like. It matters who they are and how they feel. But yeah, there's some places that will always want to do that, but and it's not just in the black community. You see it with like the Asian community, like, and sometimes the whole of the Asian continent is just put into one category. It's like, no, let's not do that, because there's so many different nationalities and countries within there. And someone who's from China is going to have completely different experiences to someone who's from Taiwan, So I think the industry and just life in general, we don't need to do that. Like, I can't tell you who the first white man was to win an Oscar. I don't know, because it's never been promoted in that way. Yeah, and it's fine. We don't need to be put in a different lane if we're all going in the same race. Guys, it's time for Ebberssun Asks. Ebberssun Asks. Ebberssun Asks. Ebberssun Asks. I want the ass. As someone working in TV and entertainment, how important are awards like the BAFTAs to creatives? That's a tough one. She says that as I sit next to my Royal Television Society award. It is important. BAFTAs, Oscars, whatever we're looking at, and music awards is in the equivalent. Brit Awards, Tonys, Emmys, whatever you're talking about. It's really hard, because there is a certain thing of that when you get it, or even if you become a BAFTA nominated director or a BAFTA nominated actor, conversations start. it helps open other doors that may not necessarily be there. Even getting an MBE, which some of my friends at MBE, so I've spoken to them about that, winning Olivier Awards. So if I'm being honest, I think it's important for access. I think it's important for access to creatives to open certain doors. I also think it does mean something when you're nominated, because you're being recognised. And a lot of the time as creatives, we feel like, does anyone care? Is anyone seeing this? I know that every time I'm recording these, I'm like, is anyone going to watch this? Is anyone going to care about this podcast? So it does help. But I think what it is that it cannot be the be all and end all. It can be important and it can be a desire, but it doesn't have to be an essential. If you're looking at it as where I want to go and what I want to achieve, it doesn't have to be. It's essential. It's integral. Like if I don't win a BAFTA, I've not made it in life. No, I can do all these things. I can be great. I can be brilliant. I can be amazing. And if I can be great, I can be amazing. And I desire. There's a desire to win this. It'd be lovely if I won this along the way. I didn't think, 3 years into writing for TV, I'd co-write an episode that won a Royal Television Society Award. And would I say it's not important to me? No, of course, it's important to me. It's hugely important to me. And awards are important to me. But you can't go into the game just for the award, because the award may not come and you may not get the gratification you deserve. You might get it from your cousin or your mum or your friend. Everyone's got an opinion. Or you might just seek it from yourself. How do you feel about the work you're putting out? Does it make you feel good? Do you feel like, yeah, I feel good about this? So yeah, it's important. It's desirable, but not essential. And I say that as an actor myself. I'm not going to say, no, I don't want no BAFTA. Yes, BAFTA, call me, give me the award. But, you know what I mean? It's desirable, not essential. Guys, it is time for Wagwan Fi Dat.
Out there. I've got some serious questions though.
Go on.
Good. Serious questions. If you found out someone loved your wife more than you,
A
man.
man, yeah, I was going to say, are we talking about men or women?
Yeah, if you found out someone loved your wife more than you, would you step aside?
No.
Step aside. No.
What? What? Okay. Let me see. First of all, let me be mad, right? Because already now, what you're actually saying is, if you found out you had an op, that's what you're saying. If you had a romantic op, that's what you're saying. If man had a romantic op, I'm gonna flip this question, yeah? If I found out my wife loved someone more than me, then that's like, babe, what Wagwan Fi Dat? Literally, like, we can't be doing this. If someone loved my wife, if someone loved my wife more than, what did he say? Is that what he asked?
If someone loved your wife more than...
Yeah, someone loved my wife more than me. First of all, that's impossible. That's impossible. You waste man. Like, I'll invite you round. Come round and see me with my wife. If I have for dinner, come round. That's my wife. You can love her more than, you can't love her more than me. It's impossible. It's impossible. Like, it's not, for me, it's impossible. It's not going to happen. You can try, but you will never be able to love my wife more than me. He's crazy. Is he married? Yeah. Let me see if he's got a ring. They're all married? Yeah. Let me see what these men say.
Yeah.
See? Man saying, nah.
This
See?
is my wife.
Right. You see it?
How do I know he loves her more?
You can tell.
Right.
Would you feel
But
threatened?
talk the thing. How do I know he loves her more? Are you crazy? It's probably some guy from college who still wanted to get with her and now trying to be like, oh, I'll be your best friend. He's probably got a new thing, probably got engaged, fiance in it, like, so he's pretending he's getting married. Leave him there. Let him send her presents. Let him send us presents. Let him give us a gift to go and have anniversary dinner. Get me a little buyagift.com.
Would you feel threatened by him?
Oh, come on now, stop it. Would you feel threatened by him? Brother, no. Let me tell you now, the only other male that I feel threatened by, there's two males I feel threatened by, and they are my sons. Because they are the only boys, only male of men that can love my wife probably more than me. And because she grew them and brought them into the world, that's another type of love. And I ain't never gonna come between that. You know what I mean? But my man, let him be threatened. Let him probably try and go back on in the gym and slim fast and all them thing there, man.
Like, if your missus comes back from a busy day, it doesn't have to be work, yeah? You might have had a busy day with the child or with the children. But when they come in, they just see the place is messy and they think you just haven't tidied up. I'm thinking, you don't think that I'm stressed. You know what I'm saying?
From my day.
Yeah, you don't think I've had a long day too.
There's that, but it's also, don't bring your day onto my day.
Yeah.
Have your day.
Yeah.
That's
Let me
your
have my
day.
own, bro.
That's your day. We can make it our day if you're not angry at me.
Bro.
But if you're angry at me, that's your day on your own now.
Nah,
bro.
that is an annoying situation.
It's crazy. It's like, I can't have had a bad or long day because you had a bad or long...
Yeah, that's interesting. I know other mans that have chat about that, like some of my boys, some of my guys. I have not experienced that in that way. Yeah, I haven't, to be honest. Like, my wife will come in and be like, is everyone okay? Is everyone eating? Is everyone like happy? Like everyone in that sense? And then how was your day? That kind of vibe. If whether she's been out whatever with the girls and stuff, and she'll just jump in. If there's dishes that need to be done, for example, she'll jump in or whatever. Or I might say, can you do this or do that? I don't think we have that. Like, I am really happy to say that as much as like we are a romantic couple and I love my wife, we are such a dope team. Like, yes, I've never had like that. Like, even if we talk about, if she talks about something that's happened at work or a stressful day like these guys talking about, I then approach it from a very business way. So I go, okay, so what's the problem? What's the solution? What can you control? What can't you control? Okay, so let's not lose sleep over that person because their energy is already coming onto you. We don't need it in our home. That's not you. So yeah, we don't have those things. We have more things like, oh, damn, like I've got to get out of the house with the kids. Oh, I forgot to put out the rubbish. Babe, I can do it. No, you shouldn't be doing that. You're the wife. You can't put out the rubbish. We have that. She's like, it's fine. I can do it. We probably argue over who should do it. Like, let me help you. Let me help you. And I think that's one of our learnings as a couple, actually, that we're both individuals that will really be able to do things by ourselves. And so over the 12 years, especially in the last 5, we've really learned to help each other and accept help in that way. That's what I should say. We've learned to not help each other because we do that anyway. We've learned to accept help from each other. This or that, celebrity edition. Do you know what? I feel like by like, I don't know, episode 10, we might have a camera here as well, so we can just film how how she moves, like how she's like this. Bro, she got me on some mash, bro. You're like the little sister I never had. You just got me under the thumb, bro.
And we got the same birthday.
We have bought 21st of May.
All right, this or that, celebrity edition. Let's just kick it off strong. Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick.
Stormzy or Dave?
Dave.
Ed Sheeran or Harry Styles?
It's got to be Ed, man. Yeah, Harry Styles, bro.
Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Denzel.
Michael B. Jordan or Jonathan Majors?
Ooh. Ebbs just said you don't know who Jonathan Majors is.
I know the name, but...
Creed 3. Have you seen Creed 3?
Yeah.
Creed. That's hard because when you said that, I thought of that film. And if it's based on just that film, then Jonathan Majors. If it's based on just individually, I say Michael B. Jordan.
Fizz. Okay, Idris Elba or Daniel Kaluuya?
Oh, that's not fair. That is not fair. That's not fair. I'm sorry, Idris. I think I'm gonna say Daniel Kaluuya. Yeah.
Will Smith or Jamie Foxx?
Ooh. People who know me know that is a problem, that question. As an actor or just as an individual, like just as people?
Everything.
Oh, everything. Is in talent and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's Jamie Foxx.
Period.
It is Jamie Foxx. Sorry, Will. You changed my life. Thank you for Fresh Prince. Thank you.
Period. Okay, last one. Oh, actually, no, last two. Mo Gilligan or Kevin Hart?
That is hard. They are different vibes. I think. Can I have one tie?
Yeah, go
It's a
on.
tie. It's a tie for me. Yeah.
Okay, last one. Dave Chappelle or Cat Williams?
Okay, Cat Williams' interview was flipping hilarious, but for me, it's Dave. Dave Chappelle all day. He's one of the greatest. Yeah.
Period.
Cat Williams. He's funny though. He sitting up on here like a walrus. Did you see that here? Oh, walrus. Okay, guys, that wraps up another episode for today. Thank you for joining us. Please always remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Across all the socials, it is The Ashley J Show, which is below right now. And also, we want to hear from you guys. You got any questions, dilemmas? You want us to do any this or that? You want us to respond to any reactions or things that you're watching or things that you're doing? Let's do it. And the email is theashleyjshow@gmail.com. And the email is ashleyjshow@gmail.com. Thanks for being here. See you on the next one. If you enjoyed it, tell everyone. If you didn't, shut your mouth.